Hello, and welcome back to the Walking Habit, where we celebrate daily movement and we encourage tiny, tiny steps. We celebrate daily victories and tiny, tiny victories. Movement has always been my way of returning to myself. Before anything else, I start with a little dance because on this channel, we honor joy, even in small doses. It's a reminder that movement doesn't have to be perfect or structured to be meaningful. It simply has to be yours. After that moment of joy, I shift into a quick 5-minute reset. I clean the bathroom, then the kitchen, nothing elaborate, just intentional. Small resets create space in the mind just as much as they do in the home. I continue through the house with that same purpose, straightening the living room, picking up the leftover clutter of the week, adjusting the couches, dusting, lifting, resetting, the small touches that make a home feel calm again. It's amazing how much clarity can come from simply choosing to put things back in place. I clear out what remains from the holidays, making room for what's next. Now it is day 19 of my personal 30-day arm challenge. These 30 days aren't about perfection or pushing limits. They're about honoring consistency, honoring my body, and honoring the original heart of this channel, which is daily movement in whatever form of life allows. Well, before I start, I always warm up. I allow myself 15 minutes to stretch because preparing my muscles is non-negotiable. I reach tall, grounding myself, then fold gently towards the earth. I twist, lighten, shift my weight, breathe into my back, and I let my joints wake up slowly. Warm muscles protect you, so I take my time. This part is never rushed. Once I'm fully warm, I begin the day's workout. It's a series of sets, more repetitions than usual, with short in between to keep my energy steady. I bend my knees slightly, hinge at the hips, and raise my arms like wings, palms facing backwards to fire up my upper back. So, somewhere along the way, I move into single arm pulls, drawing my hand from knee to hip in a controlled forward motion, repetition after repetition, feeling the burn build in the muscle and the determination grow in my mind. Next, that looks painful. But soon you're gonna see me do some diagonal throws. Imagine the motion of tossing a bucket of water across the body. It's a motion that activates the core. That's where I feel it the most. The arms, the shoulders, the kind of movement that reminds you that strength is built on repetition one repetition at a time. I continued through the rest of the exercise, small focused movements that challenged me deeply in just 15 minutes. Throughout this part of the workout, I remind myself that progress looks different on everybody. There's no single timeline, no perfect form, no correct pace. There is only the choice to show up, and that in itself is progress. Well, I want to take a moment to speak directly to you wherever you are in your journey. If you've begun to think about recovery, I'm really proud of you. If wellness has ever crossed your mind, I'm proud of you. If you're considering letting go of something that no longer serves you, I'm proud of you. If you're simply imagining a version of life that feels lighter and more possible, I am proud of you. Every stage matters. Every thought, every intention, every quiet attempt to do better. You're not alone, and you do not have to give in to the weight of the world. Let's stay focused and let's stay anchored, me and you. Remember, the mission is to choose ourselves and to live one day at a time. Now we are at the next day, and it's a quieter kind of movement. It's deeper cleaning, tending to my grandmother's room, sweeping and folding laundry, tidying every surface with care. Movement doesn't have to be a workout, it can be an act of love and an act of responsibility, an act of grounding. I walk gently today. I'm grateful for the way my body has been healing since my injury. And I'm grateful that I can still move, I can still clean, I can still participate in my own life. And at moments, I dance again because choosing joy is its own form of strength. Even though here I'm just doing my grandmother's bed, And even though I don't wash clothes by hand, laundry sometimes is a little dragging. But we'll get through it. And well, for those who are new here, the walking habit has built on daily 6-mile hikes until my injury. I sliced my Achilles tendon and changed the course of my life for a tiny bit for the past 3 months. But the heart of this channel was never just about the miles, it was always about returning to the body one day at a time. And daily movement in its simplest form is what saved my life 5 years ago. And it's taught me discipline and presence and how to rebuild myself in small, steady motions. I'm not asking you to start a 30-day challenge, and I'm not asking you to match my routine, but I am encouraged. What I am encouraging is something much more gentle. Choose one small movement every day that shifts your mind, even just a little. It can be a stretch, it can be a walk, it can even just be a moment to yourself to reset, and a moment that reminds you that you're still here.
figures of classical antiquity. Despite this reputation, however, Herodotus was also notorious for embellishing his accounts of Greek history, and this makes determining the details of Leonidas's life additionally difficult. The city-state of Sparta, also known as Sparta itself, was divided into the four villages of Etana, Limni, Massoa, and Cynosura. The four villages, together with that of Amyclae to the south,
And
collectively formed the
if
city-state of
you are
Sparta,
feeling unheard or
who shared
invisible or unworthy,
and sometimes
please,
struggled
you are not
to
alone. You are meant to be here and you are needed and you deserve to take up space in this world. And and don't apologize for it. And thank you for giving me a little time in your day for letting me share this moment of movement and intention with you. Um, and I'll see you next time and take care of yourself and remember the mission one day at a time and one step at a time.